Hi everybody, it's Hailey. Welcome back to Vlogmas. Today's video, I just want to talk about 3 quick little ways to make your Christmas this year a little bit more minimalist. I'm admittedly not the best minimalist there ever was. But that being said, there is really no rules about how to be the best kind of minimalist. It's an extremely personal journey. If you feel like you are doing well, but you have more things than say someone else who claims to be a terrible minimalist, then don't listen to them. If you think you're doing well, then that's great. It's a journey. We're always moving forward. We're always trying to improve our lives, improve the lives of those around us by embracing the principles of minimalism. Anyway, that aside, 3 simple ways to kind of take the pressure off Christmas. Christmas is a hard time of year, especially if you have family members that are not at all into the concept of minimalism. So I have some ideas that you can propose to your family, ideally sooner than later, to kind of get the ball rolling towards a less self-indulgent Christmas time. Because Christmas is about giving and spending time with the people we love. So let's remember that. First thing you can do to kind of curb the crazy consumerist catastrophe is to draw names. I know it's a baby step, but instead of buying one present for everybody in your family, knock it down to 1. Draw names. Only have to get for 1 person. And that way, everybody gets to experience the joys of Christmas gifting. However, it's a little less time-consuming, wasteful, and stressful, because you know we're shopping at Christmas time. We're out there trying to buy for that aunt or uncle that you see once a year and know absolutely nothing about. It's very, very difficult. And that compounded with the stress of all the regular people you have to buy for, like, the list just gets out of control. It's crazy, it's overwhelming, it's stressful, and that's not beneficial to anybody. Drawing names is a good way to kind of circumvent that particular problem. So our family did that this year. We're testing it out and I'm hoping it goes over really well and catches on. Because especially if you're all adults, then buying Christmas presents for adults is really, really counterproductive. I find most people nowadays, if they want something and they have the money for it, they just go and they buy it. And usually, like, the level of money required to get something somebody wants is more than what one is willing to spend in a Christmas present. And then it just compounds into the snowball effect of, well, I bought them this much last year, so I have to do better this year. And then you just end up trying to top yourself every year. And the only person that wins in that situation is the people selling you the stuff. So let's not perpetuate that rabbit hole of debt and unhappiness and stress, and we'll just keep it simple, draw names, easy peasy. The next thing you can do to make Christmas a little bit more minimal is bring the giving part back into Christmas. So volunteer or donate to those in need, whether it be for Christmas presents, buy someone a goat in some third world country, or volunteer at your local women's shelter, soup kitchen, whoever is taking volunteers. A lot of local community organizations really like having volunteers. It doesn't have to be this time of year either. You can deter it. You don't always only have to volunteer in December. You can extrapolate. In the summertime when they're having their big festival, I'm gonna volunteer there, or specific events that you know need volunteers. Donate your time, donate your money, give. It feels good. I'll list some organizations down below locally that I know where you can do things like help out operations, where you can go to different countries and build houses, and there's a ton of stuff you can do. There's always someone out there who needs your help. And even not on like an organization level, but just if you have a friend or someone you know that is having a hard time, help them. Donate some time and money to them. You don't need to make a big to-do about it. You don't need to post it on Facebook. Just do it. Do it. Do something nice for someone and take no credit for it. And that's a really liberating thing to do, actually. You know, someone, heaven forbid, volunteers their time and energy to something, you gotta know about it. Everybody needs to know that I'm such a good person, but I challenge you to do something nice and not tell anybody. It's a good thing to practice doing occasionally. You don't need other people to reassure you how good you are as a person by doing this nice thing. You know it in your heart yourself, so that's my challenge. Do some donating of your time and money this Christmas season to people you know or people you don't who could use it more than you. The third and final thing I'm going to suggest that you can do to make a bit more of a minimal Christmas in your house this year is to value experiences over things. So what this means in a nutshell is, whether gifting or in the months preceding Christmas, make a point to value experiences over things. If you're buying a gift for someone, buy them an experience. Get them a Groupon. Buy them a coupon to something that is something that they don't have a physical item with afterwards. Someone's saving up to go on a trip, you can contribute to that. It can be something as simple as dinner out somewhere, but as complicated as treetop trekking adventure in some weird part of the province. You can do anything like that. You can do consumables, even if you're having a really hard time deciding what kind of experience someone would like. Consumables are a good way to go with gifting. That way they don't have things lying around that they don't necessarily want, unless it's a consumable that they don't want. That's a touchy subject. Experiences are by far the best way to go, because when you're old, you won't sit back and think of all the things that you used to have. You'll think of the things you did. Be creative, use your brain. Think of all the fun ways you can add to someone's life with experiences over just having more things for them to look after. This also applies to yourself. So in the months, days, and weeks preceding Christmas, which is like right now, say yes to experiences. If someone asks you to go to a party that you've never been to before, you should go. If your family wants to do something along the lines of Christmas tree cutting down or wants to start new traditions, you should probably say yes, because it will add more value to your life over time. I know it's hard. I'm guilty of wanting to hermit all the time. I love being by myself. I'm an introvert. It is magical. But it is good to get out and spend time with the people that you love, and this is the time of year to do it. So don't say no just on the grounds that you don't necessarily feel like you want to. So anyway, those are 3 things that you can do this Christmas. Fairly easy, straightforward things to kind of encourage a bit more of a minimal, less consumerist, capitalistic Christmas in your house. Those 3 things are, just to recap, drawing names, limiting the amount of people that you have to gift. Also, don't be afraid to gift donations or donate yourself, your time, your money. That is the second thing. And then the third thing is valuing experiences over things. That is going to ensure that everybody around you is going to make the most of you this Christmas, and you are going to get the most out of it. And that is what Christmas is all about. So give it a test. Let me know what you think. If you did give it a shot, come back and do the comment thing. I would love to hear. And I'd also really love to hear how your family makes Christmas a little bit more minimal. See you tomorrow.